Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 128 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we just finished some work on Tentavis and apparently forgot to specify that we wanted to land on our landing pad when going back to Norvis, cause I'm a bit stupid like that apparently. But we'll manage, I think. If we can just get all of this collected. Are you done? Good. So of course that's a little bit wasteful, because I don't think we get our rocket sections back. But it's okay. I wasn't aware it could land in water like that though. But I guess we learn. Well, we have to take some trips back with this. Where do we want it? Up at the old mall, because that's where we're still sending stuff to our other planets from, I guess. Oh, other way around. Okay. Can we just get a warehouse for our stuff so we can carry more, please? Can I find a warehouse? Did we not build those here? Maybe I added them late? Yes, I did. Okay. Of course, we still need our fuel. Okie dokie. Fly, dang it. Where did we land again? Was it over here? I think so. Yep. Okay. Also brought all of this stuff back that we wanted to upgrade. Did we leave some stuff somewhere? Or did we leave it all on Tentavis? I guess we did. So we can request some refills. And then figure out what we were actually doing. I think we got done over here. We have ingots available. Should have plenty, I believe. Yes. We improved vulcanite production and it should keep running now, hopefully. We improved power, and as long as we get uranium in here. But we have plenty of fuel currently. And we're getting uranium in. Yeah, we have both available. This is getting high. Why is this not limited? Maybe I made a mistake over here. Or maybe it's just because we had some time without power and then we don't receive a signal. And that is why. Okay. This is all going to orbit. Let's just send that, because it was a lot. And I guess our next order of business was to go to TNEO as well. And first of all, fix Holmium, which is somehow broken again. We don't get anything all the way through. Did we just mine out or something? Oh, power? What? Have we had a meteor destroy something? Yes, we did. Okay. So we need meteor defense on TNO as well. And we probably need a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to go to the other mall as well just to also get some productivity modules. And whatever else we can get, I guess. Blue belt. We can get rid of that, and of those, and of this. Good. So when we're going to TNEO, we want even more modules, because I think we're going to do a new setup for the Holmium production. Oh wait, we can get tier 3 now, can't we? Yes, we can. Let's upgrade this. Good, and we're just going to grab a lot more. Good. So that's one step down before we go. Meteor defense we should have grabbed, unless we're also producing it here. We are. Just not a lot of them. Maybe one of these as well. Sure. And what else? We forgot a lot of stuff when going to Tintavis. We probably want crushers, chemical plants, more chemical plants, centrifuges, and whatever these are called, furnaces, industrial furnace. And that's about it then. Oh, we also want to bring nuclear power stuff. If we can bring enough for a full setup, that would be nice. Do we have the water for that? Not really. Only have this small water patch, it seems. Thought there was actually mineable water around here, but I guess I'm wrong. That's probably only in space then. So it seems like we're supposed to have a lack of water, and that's okay. We can probably make do with just one or two of the small setups, or even just run a big setup off of this. That would probably be fine. I also want cliff explosives, because we've had a problem with cliffs here forever. So now we can fix that. More. When we bring this stuff, we want to have enough, so let's up those limits. What else? The machines I was talking about. A stack of these. A stack of these. And then a heck of a lot of chemical plants. We have all of our nuclear stuff up at this mall, right? Because this is where we started building it. Maybe. Am I blind? Yes, I am. We have nuclear stuff right here. And hopefully enough to build a full setup. So we don't have to find extra space here. Let's go back up and put some stuff in a rocket. Also, should these be powered? I think they should. As that's our supply of petroleum and lubricant for orbit. What do we have that is missing? Construction bots. Is it just dead robots? Drop cargo? Yeah. Okay. It seems to me that on Tentavis we didn't have any robots dying ever, really. But it might just be because we had robots cleaning up after them. Construction bots. But maybe if we were below a threshold, that wouldn't be happening. I don't know. For now, we're going to ignore it. You are going to TNEO. What am I getting those for? I guess maybe I was cleaning up after I dead butt or something. Who knows? Get it out of here though. Hopefully this is enough cliff explosives. I don't use it a lot, so I don't actually know how much you need. Maybe we want a bunch of blue belt stuff to upgrade. Probably. Maybe this. I think we're just going to make a build for this in the editor and see what we actually need. This is not something we are doing on GNAO. Though, wait a moment. The other recipe we have requires coal. And coal is a problem on GNAO, right? I seem to remember that's the case. Yeah, very small amounts of copper. Okay. Not copper, coal. So this... How much of this were we designing for? We weren't actually designing it, and we are going to remove it. Let's just try with 45. It's way too much, I'm sure, but we'll see. Are these done in casting machines? Aren't we using the industrial furnace for that? It is, yeah, right? Yes. This is using coal, though. Is that... Oh, because we're importing coal. Yeah. Do we get more out of that, though? 1 Holmium ingot from 250 Holmium. This seems more advanced with molten stuff. But let's just go through them, I guess. From molten... We need 4,500 Holminite. If we had that same thing. From the coal recipe. 45. We need twice as much, okay. This requires pyroflux though. And that is annoying. So it requires these same things that we're also needing with this. Half of those as well. Was this bad in any way? It requires cryonite. Oh yeah, we're making cryonite on GNAO as well. I forgot. We also need copper. That's not in this recipe, is it? Yes it is, never mind. Half of that as well. So it's basically just half of everything, even half the water amount. But requiring pyroflux instead of coal. Pyroflux is still just from vulcanite. So maybe we just need to export pyroflux from Tentavis. Or some, well, we wanted to go to another planet to mass produce vulcanite. And that's where we would want to export it from. But we can't really do this right now without that export. We could make more pyroflux on Tentavis, but that would mean we export less vulcanite for modules and stuff. Tough decision. We don't really want this much. Well, maybe we should just have a look at the number of machines required for this. No productivity possible. For this step at least. This step can have it. I guess we should click here as well. But apparently that's not possible. But that's because they require other machines. That is still way too many machines needed here. At least for this point in the game. This is still a lot. Is there anything bad about this resource-wise? We need several belts of everything going through this. And that's basically what we're trying to avoid at least too much of. 1 per second. I think this is the thing we have been building, except that it seems like we have more chemical plants in this. Is this slower than this? We need less machines for this, yes. No, wait, no we don't. Half the machines. Less than half. At least chemical plants. And less machines for the production of this stuff as well, of course. This is a barrel every 5 or 6 seconds. It is almost 1 vulcanite per second, though. Which is a lot for our current setup. Dang it. I was hoping we would just have an easy time. And we would have an easier time if we just did this. There isn't anything bad in this, right? Sulfuric acid, we have that locally. Plastic, we have locally. Cryonite, we have locally. Steam is easy. There's nothing bad about this. Heavy oil. All good, it seems. We do want this as part of our build here, I guess. This we would need to scale up by itself. Same would be the case up here. Okay. How much vulcanite are we producing? Can we see that across? planets? Probably not. So if we go to this planet and have a look, maybe. This doesn't look like this planet, to be honest. Do we have to go in here? We can't see it here. Vulcanite. Maybe it... Oh, it is maybe just across all planets. 200 per minute. That is more than 3 per second. So we can produce the 8 per second needed. This can already make 10 per second, and it has productivity and speed. So maybe that is just possible. We just export less still. Are we still lacking it in space though? No, we have plenty here. It's just that we need a lot here on Novice for modules. This is where we're sending everything currently. So it slows down module production. But it makes everything else more simple for GNU. Do we have the possibility of sending barrels from here? We need to make barrels, we need to listen to signals from GNU, which we would have to set up. We need to then shoot stuff to Tintavis. Could also just shoot the Vulcanite, of course. We just require sand. Don't we get sand out of this recipe? We have 3.4 extra sand. Now we have a little bit less, but yes, we could do that. That is easier for us. Can we... I want this to just be in the network instead of here. Because I don't want to keep putting cannons around this. But we could just do that. And then this needs to listen to a different signal. And this is getting ugly. I'm just hoping we can keep it up until we go to another planet to make a better setup for this. You will listen to GNU. Where we currently only monitor coal, apparently. Because we're just monitoring this one. Okay. We could connect it to a roboport as well. Why have we connected this? No, wait. We've connected the power pole to this. Okay, so we could connect that as well. As if we have coal available in the system, we're probably also okay, I guess. Right? Is this unused? It almost must be. I think we used it to receive some rocket fuel at some point. But we're fine on that. So we could send that from, or use that for Vulcanite from Tintavis. You send 2 to NAO to this one. You only allowed to output if this is less than 200. We don't want too much. Sure. And this will slowly fill up. Okay. That is the recipe we're going to use then, and this will just go away. This will go by itself. This will also go by itself. I don't want it in here right now. Crush a blue belt of this stuff, get some stuff out. Also, we can crush this for more sand if we want to, but we don't need more sand really. So I guess we're going to turn both of these into landfill or something to get rid of it. Yeah. Could make some clays as well, but landfill is just an easy way to get rid of this really, because it takes a lot of materials. Cover is fine, this is fine. This one is more than a belt, but it is turned back to itself. This is less than a belt, and then the output just goes back in. If we can set it up properly. This is less than a belt. This is less than a pipe, and everything is good. I think this will just be our base. Let's go in here and have a look at it. This isn't really needed as the first step, I guess. First we just crush or pulverize or whatever it's called. Pulverize. I need 5. I guess we're just going up to 6. Crush, Holmium. And we want 2 output belts to separate stone from Holmium or Holminite. Though that could just be done at the top. It is less than a belt combined. We need beacons though. But a beacon should be easy to fit right in here and hit everything. Yep. So output would go out there. Or input, sorry. So far this is pretty dang simple. But that won't last. Do we want these all to output with loaders instead? Because we are outputting... No, it's just 1.25 per second with speed. Crafting speed 4, productivity 40. That is quite a lot actually. That's more than 5 times this per second. So more than 5 items per second of 2 different kinds. I am just going to turn these into loaders just to be sure. So 1/6 of this is what we're outputting. That's about 5 per second. Okay. Then we need to split this. Stone over there. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we're probably just running it off in some direction. Can we really not reach across there? Dang it. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to mark that as done. Then we get bigger problems. I think we're going to build this by itself and just run it in like we're running this out somehow. So we're just going to focus up here and ignore this. And for this, I think we want to take some inspiration of what we've already done, because I've been fixing that for some time. We're outputting with the possibility of inputting into itself. Only outputting over here when we have enough. Only inputting from over here, sorry, when we don't have enough. Okay. Yeah, because we are allowed to output this. Wait, we're not even outputting... Okay, so this limit is only so we don't back this stuff up. We use the stuff here first. Yeah, and that's fine. That's a good idea, I think. Also moving forward. Anything I would rather have done? I mean, we could use robots, but that seems like the wrong answer. So for the input here, we need what we just produced, as well as the anion-ion exchange speeds. Am I just building the same exact thing that we did already? It feels sort of like the same numbers. It's just built differently in a bus-like manner. And maybe that's not too stupid. 20? We need 24 for this. We need 2 of these. And then we need some other stuff at the end. Okay, there's not that much reusability for this. Other than, honestly, it's a good idea to have it on a bus like this. We just don't need to start this down here and run it all the way up like that. And if we do it on a bus like that, maybe it's fine to just not do mirrored setups. I'm not sure why I think that's better when it's on a bus, but I sort of do. Maybe I'm just used to looking at it like that. And wanting more narrow setups for the bus. I will just keep this though. Not sure if the ore will be coming from the top then though. If we imagine the bus up here. Would we bring the ore to the bus? I don't usually do that. But if we needed to scale this at some point, we would want more ore coming in. But we're getting that from below all this anyway. It doesn't really matter. We'll see when we get to it. So this is just one part. Then this. I think we will just mirror it still. And how much are we getting here? This is not output, this is not output. These are outputs, and it's way less than I built, so this is fine. Is this all necessary? Also, we need beacons. So before we had power at the edges like that. But if we need power over here anyway, power is annoying unless we put it in here. Where we need our output. First of all, beacon for everything. I guess we'll power the middle like this. Could also re-implement the power at the sides here, but we wouldn't hit our beacon then. So we would need 3 over here for this, 1 in here. As opposed to 2 in there. And 2 out here. That's not bad at all. I just want these to be self-sustainable-ish. Oh, we need more here now. But it is just because it's not overlap. Oh, it needs to overlap a bit, I guess. So I guess we could do straight lines. So this is what we would be doing. We have 16, we need 24, so just 1 more basically. I need those as well. Something like that, 24 machines. Good. How did I mess that one up? I don't know. Oops. But apparently that was the only one I messed up. Didn't I copy that? No, I only copied this part, I guess. Okay, never mind. Maybe, maybe not. So this is all we need. And this is our output somewhere. But it also outputs stuff we don't really want. At least yet. So sand to the left. I just want these to be running for my sanity, really. So let's put this in here. This here. And put some water in, I guess. Let's just take that from the top as well. Good, and then we're working. This isn't producing a full build, right? It's just that it was backed up. Yeah, it isn't a full build. It feels like more than what I was expecting, though. We get 31, so two-thirds of a build full. This looks like more. But we have another machine, of course, and we just have extra resources. Okay, never mind. So far, so good. Problem with this is that if we want to scale this, we have to do this. And this just gives a bunch of wasted space then. But it's too complex for me to work everything together into one column, I think. Yeah, so let's just move on. Maybe. If we get this from below, this could easily be down here and just run the output up along the sides. Then we don't need this on a bus. And we fit within the exact same footprint. We do need to get rid of stone though. We can move through this if we want to. Could also crush it, I guess, into sand, so we just have more sand to work with. We don't want that on this build, though. Need this to go through. We also need to split the output of this into... I think maybe that's just easier if we give ourselves a little bit more space to work with. Something like this. We could move it down one tile to save space. Because I love saving my infinite space, of course. So now if we powered this, it should keep running, right? We are taking care of the stone, good. This is much easier to scale, but we will still have our production of the anion ion exchange beads next to it anyway, so maybe that's a problem. Though we could also just have that separate entirely, I don't know. So far so good. I will call this done. Then centrifuging. Just need all of the output from here. And some copper cable. Maybe build these in the same setup next to this rather than trying to build it on top. Because we need this to come from the bus. Maybe. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.